This week, we'll highlight some of the bills sent to the governor. We'll check in with the Ohio Supreme Court to see what they've been up to. And we'll take a look at the rise of pro se litigation in Ohio. Hello, everyone. Last week, the legislature finished up their work, and this week the governor is reviewing more than 20 bills passed by the legislature to determine whether he will sign or even possibly veto some of those provisions. For your information, we wanted to bring a few of those to you. One was House Bill 533. That bill authorizes tolls to be charged on any new Brent Spence bridge that may be constructed in Cincinnati area. As some of you that live in that area know, the bridge is heavily used, and there's been talk for several years that a new bridge needs to be constructed. There's been a dispute, though, about how to pay for the bridge. Ohio, with House Bill 533, authorizes the use of tolls to pay for the bridge. However, Kentucky has been very reluctant to authorize any tolls to pay for the bridge, and there appears to be somewhat of an impasse. Stay tuned. I think there'll be more action on this in the coming months as Kentucky determines how and it will pay for the bridge. Another bill is House Bill 85. That bill enhances the homestead exemption for disabled veterans that were disabled through service-connected activity. Lastly, a provision in one of the MBR bills authorizes chiropractors to determine whether someone has suffered a concussion. That provision has received some negative attention in the media, and many are watching how the governor responds. As many of you have noticed, the rise of pro se litigants in Ohio continues. Let's talk to Judge Alspach, Common Pleas Judge, to give some ideas of why she sees so many pro se litigants in her court.
We are seeing a lot more pro se litigants come before the court. There's several reasons for that. One is the rise in technology and the availability of accessing information about how to conduct affairs in the courts online. We have a lot of people come into the court with forms that they have printed off online. We also have people who go to the local stores and pick up forms. So there's just a lot more information and availability for people to try to represent themselves in the court.
Thank you, Judge, for your insights. We here at the OSBA will be looking into this issue in coming episodes. Speaking of litigants and litigation, the Ohio Supreme Court heard a case this week dealing with red light cameras. That case involved a gentleman from Kentucky that complained that his ticket that he received through Toledo should be considered a criminal matter and not a civil matter. The ultimate result being that if it is considered a criminal matter, it will have to be heard in municipal court and will probably be too costly for cities to continue with the red light ticketing program. There's currently a bill in the Ohio legislature that would outlaw red light cameras across the state. The decision from the Ohio Supreme Court is expected in the next several months. That's the word on the square. This is Todd Book with On the Books.